well, I blew the engine up on my Grom, which gives me an excuse to put a bigger engine in it. So today I'm going to be Banshee swapping my Grom and possibly building the world's quickest and fastest Grom. There's been a few crazy swaps out there, but the advantage with the 2-stroke is it's so light, it revs really quick. I took it off-roading, I took it on the interstate, I had a lot of fun with it, but in the end, I was trying to keep up to a Ninja 350. We were going like 90 for 5 minutes straight, wide open throttle, and this engine is not meant to do that, so it just burned a hole in the piston. At least that's what I suspect happened, because it lost compression. With that being said, guys, I'm going to start stripping this bike apart. I don't think this swap would be too hard. It should probably take me a week. So with that being said, guys, I can't wait to get into it. I'm actually going to change out the fairings and do a whole new color scheme. So stay tuned, guys, but let's go ahead and get right to it.
Alright, so I got the fairings off. What I'm going to do now is just go ahead and chop this subframe cradle off. Because the Banshee, it's a lot wider, has twin exhaust ports, so I could just imagine that it would hit that tube right there.
Yeah, that's probably why it blew up right there.
So I got the frame cleaned up and I got my Banshee engine mocked in, and it looks pretty big in there. So I do have to say, this is my mock-up engine. I am waiting for the actual engine to come in. So guys, this thing is going to take a lot of balls to drive. It's going to be fast.
Speaking of balls, this video is brought to you by Manscape, the #1 brand for men's grooming and hygiene products. They have formulations and tools designed for the 3 odor zones: your body, your butt, and your balls. They sent me their 4th generation trimmer, which uses ceramic blades to keep your skin from getting cuts and nicks, especially in the sensitive areas. And it's also waterproof, and it features wireless charging. And there's also a travel mode where you can click the button 3 times and it'll lock it. Also included in the 4.0 package is the Weed Whacker, which is the nose and ear hair trimmer. So Manscaped really does have you covered from head to toe. So YouTube tells me that a lot of you watching are above the age of 25. So this would be a great product to get your hygiene in touch. For a limited time, you'll get all this plus 2 free gifts, a travel bag, and Manscaped's anti-chafing boxers. So guys, go head over to manscaped.com and use the code Vasily to get 20% off this bundle and get free international shipping plus the 2 free gifts. So guys, it's going to be the first link in the description. Be sure to check it out, help support the channel, but let's go ahead and get right to the video.
This is the color scheme for the wheels that I went for. So here I'm just going to install the bearings. I know it kind of looks brown, but in the sunlight, all the metallics really pop out. It looks amazing.
Alright guys, so I got my Grom wheels back from powder coating. Check that out. Looks so sick. Now I was expecting them to be a little bit more gold. They kind of look brown, but I mean in the sunlight, all the metallics just really come to light. So I think these will look really nice. So I'm going to go to the tire shop, get the tires mounted, put them on the Grom.
Now I gotta bend out some tubing and make a subframe, which I don't even know where to start because this is a very hard engine to mount in a bike chassis, because this was never meant for a bike. So I'm gonna have to make these front mounts removable, and yeah, the tubing is gonna have like 4 bends in it. It's gonna go something like this. So yeah.
This is going to be one of the first mods. I'm going to do some raced handlebars with the clip-ons. It's going to give it kind of the cafe look, which I'm a really big fan of that, if you guys don't already know. I'm dying to find out what actually happened to this engine. For those of you that don't know, I actually got sent this whole engine for free by my subscriber, Cody. And ever since he sent that in, I've got so much traction on YouTube. So big thanks to Cody. And I guess I'm gonna take it apart and probably go ahead and repurpose it for the 4th time in a row. I've built 3 things with this engine so far. Moment of truth. Whew! Dang! That is crazy. Guys, I was actually right. I did burn a hole in the piston. So yeah guys, my speculation was right. Check that out. I mean, this thing was running very lean, but I actually knew this was gonna happen. I did skimp out on some jetting and chose to go ride with my friend that day, and I'm glad I did because now I have some memories that I can reminisce to. So yeah, that's pretty crazy, but hopefully the bore isn't too badly scratched up. Oh, actually the bore is fine. See, it isn't seized. So I basically turned my Grom into a mini MotoGP bike. I mean, those things are just out of this world. This is something that I actually want to bling out. I want to put carbon fiber everything. I just make this thing as blinged out and as nice as I can. And of course, the title of the video, you guys probably see 100 horsepower. You guys are probably thinking, no way, this guy's crazy. Well, yeah, that's the plan. I've sent all my internals out to a company to get worked on for a crazy build, so I'm excited. Now, one of the hardest things with this build is of course going to be the pipes and just mounting the engine, but so far it seems to be coming together very nicely. The thing is, I'm probably going to have to run this bike on 110 octane or E85, so it might kill the street ability a little bit, but we'll just have to figure everything out. The bronze and the white look killer. I'm so stoked with how this bike is coming along, and yeah, I just want to cover everything in carbon. And I don't know guys, if I'm gonna keep the de-stretch this bike or stretch it more. I really don't know how it's gonna handle. It's probably gonna do a lot of wheelies and burnouts, so we'll have to see how it goes. So if you're excited for this series, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and follow me on Instagram for build updates. But I tell you what guys, this is not going to be a cheap build. It's going to be one of the more expensive things I've built. So yeah guys, I guess I'll have to catch you in the next episode. Stay tuned and peace.